It's right there. Yeah.
You sit out your butt?
It's,
Oh, right here?
Yeah. Let me see it. Expand.
Got it?
Nah, we trying to play the music.
It's right here. I see it.
Oh.
At the bottom. I know what the icon looks like.
Oh, no, I got you. Hold on, I got you. There you go. You just hit that green. See where it say stop next? Hit that green and it'll start.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Worthy.
Yeah.
Pepper sturdy with him. Both love the city, babe, but I'm a Jersey.
I know that's right.
Perfect with you. See, I'm working with you. All them breasts and thighs like you tryna serve a damn. Throw it back. Break your back. No God made you with a waist, but where's that? It's a wrap. Body snatch. Tap my name up on your breast, that's tit for tat. Perfect hitter. Kept it perfect with her. Girl, I keep it P. I master P like Percy Miller. Twerk and get her. Then she worked it. All that saw you around and heard it. God damn. She want to do so. Whatever a crew say. Cause ain't nothing fake here. My baby, I'm too paid. While you in the club and you on a ball while it isn't 2K. You giving your gram and getting involved, I'm needing it today. I need it now. Bust it for me. Rush it for me. I'm out of town, girl. Send a pic and touch it for me. Worthy. Pepper sturdy with him. Both love the city, babe, but I'm a Jersey. I love the city. Perfect with you. See, I'm working with you. All them breasts and thighs like you tryna serve a damn. Throw it back. Break your back. No God made you with a waist, but where's that? It's a wrap. Body snatch. Tap my name up on your breast, that's tit for tat. I'm saying, finally, I need a cup, I need a spoon, that body tea. With all them legs, I need a piece. Is it worth it? Can you charge it? Probably. Girl, what's your fee? I'll pay. Ask around, you gon' see about me. Them boys don't trick, why wait? When they talk, not a peep, I'm straight. Block me, baby, I don't need my page. Make a fence, girl, I'm CIA. Couple thousands on the jeans, I'm paid. White tee on me, G-Vante. I'm a worthy.
Yeah.
Pepper sturdy with him. Both love the city, babe, but I'm a Jersey.
I know that's right.
Perfect with you. See, I'm working with you. All them breasts and thighs like you tryna serve a damn. Throw it back. Break your back. No God made you with a waist, but where's that? It's a wrap. Body snatch. Tap my name up on your breast, that's tit for tat. Go girl, hope you know girl. So girl, summer I'ma watch you glow girl. Vale no, baby, vale no. You so bad, no though I just know. You the best, baby, my cool. Make a mess, oh, you got me like, hey, oh, put the girls to sleep, bonsoir. Baddies come nothing, not toi, but you can't let them win on fire. My veku. I'm with you. I'm with you. My veku. I'm with you. Eat up, baby, hallelujah. You the best, them hallelujah. You so bad, me don't watch it, don't you ask, baby, my veku. Give him help on a spinal joint. You gon' do what you want, I get mad. Go with me, parking shotgun again. You can get what you want, just confess. Girl, you hot, give him smoke cigarette. Girl, you clean, but we could make a mess. My veku. I'm with you. My veku. I'm with you. loyalty is so complete. And we ain't talking about your legends, they for sure complete. Ask me once, I tell you, girl, I gotta go shante. You ask again, don't go to Sunday. I'm talking shit. Got it. Eat them girls out tough, we the spaghetti. Now they jacking Zolskis, we got the key. Girl, you got that slip, got that we lock it. You bet, you was here, then you went. That's why your past niggas saying here in the vent. You ain't even tripping, do it big in the end. They only break they leash just to live in your skin. You was so girl, go girl, hope you know girl. So girl, somehow I'ma watch you glow, girl. Girl, bitch, well, you big on me, we both know Asian men don't cheat, girl, you good. My veku, my veku, my veku. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. My veku, my veku, my veku. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. You can trust me, I let you. You the best of my life. You so bad, make a watch your new. Don't you ask me, my life. Sleep on swab, baddies come to dinner throb, but you can't let them win
The
no
best
no
sports show on internet radio today. Off the Top Sports Radio on 8 Squad Rebel Radio.
Especially made for you.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
Yeah!
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. We're back on track on the floor, scoring Morris 94, and the Knicks are
Hold up. We ain't done, man. We outside. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all see it. It's orange and blue skies in here today, man. It's orange and blue skies in here. Let's go.
Alley hoop finger roll.
Let's
Ain't
go.
nobody checking me.
Let's go.
Crossover through.
Let's go.
Yo, this is the state of emergency. Check. I need all my
told
defense
y'all.
right now to grab your
I
chips and
told
easy
y'all.
popcorn, your soda,
We
whatever
outside,
you want to get ready for this game. I don't care if you're a cheerleader, an athlete, a couch potato. We're here to restore the
Where all my New York fans at?
from you, what I say from you. Hey, yo, let's go now.
Hey, yo, I bring that New York energy. Talking 42nd Street. Alley hoop finger roll. Ain't nobody checking me. Crossover through the legs. Step back, hit a three. Still up in the hood, but got big baller tendencies. She just trying to get flued out to John Kennedy. Just to see the next
Reality
day.
was
Make a
good.
couple memories.
Yeah,
New
outside.
York, if you ain't from here, don't pretend to be. And if you ain't rocking with the Knicks, you an enemy. Yeah, look at us.
Yeah,
Whole city
outside.
is wild. This is New York. Why y'all ever counted us out?
If y'all ask me, I don't feel it.
And I
today.
say, hey, I'm feeling good today. I got that fly shit on.
Hey.
All of my bills are paid. Hey, I know they feel away.
feel
I let my jewelry show. I let my diamonds hang. So what's up, what's happening? I'm in this bitch, yeah, we back again. Pop champagne like a champion. My money talk while they rambling. That pussy royalty free, I'ma sample it. Queens get the money, we stacking it. Jermaine the Bronx, some Jackson shit. Fuck the establishment. I need a crib out in Madison. I'm point but throw like a javelin. Whoa, all girl is mad as shit. New bitch is bad as shit. Where I stay ready, next I'm gonna be glad as shit.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a special edition. A New York Knicks championship edition of Off the Top Sports Radio with your boy June Pierre.
Be the analyst, man.
Yeah.
The fuck is we talking about?
We want to thank everybody that's about to tune in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, IG, Twitter, Kick, Rumble, Roku TV. We want to thank everybody that's about to tune in right now to the special edition of the Top Sports Radio, because your boy June been waiting for 33 years of this. 33 years. Talk to me nice today. If you're going to come up here, where you want that? Last Tuesday, you had all that energy. I couldn't even get my show off the going. You was ready to jump on me after game 3. Where are you at? Yes, sir. Taking the glasses off. We are champions, man. Your New York Knicks. It's the 2025-2026 NBA champions, man. Who would have thunk it? Who would have? Not you. Not you. Not you. But we here. We got it done. We got it done. Talk to me nice. What's good? Cello was good. My brother Cello. We going to the parade on Thursday. Hey, Cello, last time we went to a parade together was 2012. That Giants parade. He rolling. Cello was good, my guy. Yeah, we outside Thursday. We outside. Oh, I told y'all. You told me a couple of weeks ago, a couple of series ago, last month, you told me why I'm celebrating. When I brought the balloons up here last time when we swept Philadelphia. Motherfucker, I brought them back. I brought them back!
I mean, this is when it should be done.
Yeah!
Not after a second round victory.
Hey, BJ, talk to me nice. Share this shit with everybody in Baltimore. Because y'all never going to see a championship. Talk to me nice. The gear look good. The gear look good. It's orange and blue skies in here. I told Zay I'm going to give his red and black back in 2 hours. But this next 2 hours, it's going to be orange and blue. Let me talk my shit. Cello. Share this shit, Cello. I'm waiting for all the other Knicks fans to come in here. I invited a lot of Knicks fans. All right? But, and Zay, man, what's good, man? Well, talk to me nice, Zay. It's Saturday, man. I woke up Saturday, right? And I put a post up of Game 5. And I put a song behind it. And the song was Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight. If y'all know the song. In the Air Tonight. It was something about Saturday. I woke up, I'm like, yo, I know everybody gonna go against us. Because we came back from Game 4, 29 points down. Came back from Game 4. And it's written for San Antonio to win Game 5, right? For them to come out firing and win Game 5 to force a Game 6, right? But something about, I'm like, man, I was sitting there, Saturday morning, and I'm like, yo, but these the Knicks, man. These the 2026 Knicks, man. They was before going into that game on Saturday, they are 8-1 on the road in the playoffs. On the road. And we beat them twice already on the road. Why we can't do it again? That's what I said to myself. Why we can't do it again? And if everybody been asking me, yo, come out, come watch the game. Come to the bar, come watch the game. I've been in the house all playoffs. During the 13-game win streak, I'm very superstitious. I've been in the house all playoff. So I'm like, yo, we've been winning while I've been in the house. I've been wearing the same shirt. Know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it going. You know, then last Monday? Last Monday we lost. You know, everybody saying it was Donald Trump. It was all, you know, Game 3 we lost. So I'm like, all right, that ain't working no more. Decided I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna step out for the game. I'm gonna go out to the bar. I'm gonna go out to the bar. Shout out to South Valley. Did a great job hosting the game this past Saturday. And I went out, right? Then my boy Nate, which I'm gonna tag in here for a minute, hit me up, asking me where I'm watching the game, cause he wanted to watch my downfall, right? He wanted to see my downfall, right? Of course, he come sit next to me, everything, watch the game, and yo, had the same game script. Knicks went down, right? I don't know how many points, 14, 15 points, whatever the points was, right? Same game scripts from all the games, from game 1 to game 4. Same game script. I'm like, here we go again, right? Here we go again. But I went in the halftime, and during the game, when we was down, I'm like, yo, they not giving us the knockout blow like I was expected. They not giving us the knockout blow. So I'm like, yo, if we go in this fourth quarter down under 10 points, we might get these jokers. And look what happened, man. That fourth quarter came, with all what the Knicks was dealing with. Karl Anthony Towns in foul trouble. OG was in foul trouble. Everybody was in hitting. But when it came down to it, the most clutchest player in the NBA, Jalen Big Body Brunson, got it done. You hear me? Got it done. 45. The last person to have 45 points in the finals, B. Who's the last person to have 45 points in the finals, B?
Don't start.
Come on. I'm not comparing them.
No, not about to say
I ain't
that.
comparing them.
Please don't start.
I'm just saying. Hey, Kai, what's good, Kai? Talk to me nice, Kai.
It was Mike Jeffrey.
It's Mike. Come on, man. 94 to 90, Zay. Give me my picture. Give me my picture, man. I mean, New York, we are the champions, man. Salute to the guys, man. Went on a historic run. This run is going to be talked about for years. 16-3. 16-3 through the playoffs. The total point losses was by 6 points.
Hey, the phone is by me, so I don't know if we answering today.
Nah, I know who it is.
Who is it?
Somebody you probably know. You on live with Off the Top Sports Radio.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who I'm talking to? Who this, Al?
Yeah.
Yeah, my guy.
You know it's me. Listen. Am I on?
You on live, man. You on live.
Yo, what's up, family?
What's good?
This is Al. It's Al right here.
I know. We know. You breaking up. Al.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Talk to us. What's up, man? We hear you.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm watching this show. So check it.
Yeah, we checking.
I got the YouTube on my phone. I'm headed back from Jordan Park. But I had to jump on and call in.
How you feeling, my guy? How you feeling?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Listen, I'm feeling like a champion, bro. You know what I mean?
Talk to me.
I got a lot to get off my chest, man.
You got a couple of minutes, man, because there's a lot of people gonna be calling up.
Okay. So really quickly, man, it's important it's not about the Knicks winning per se, but it's about how we got there.
Right.
And I want people to really understand my point. In the history of the NBA, you only had up until a few nights ago, 2 small guards to ever be the driving force, which is the 1A force of an NBA team to win a championship.
Right.
Isaiah Thomas and then Steph Curry.
Yeah.
So the odds already are stacked up against our team.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in life, how the odds are stacked up against the common man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, New York City winning a championship is really indicative of what the common man has to go through in order to reach success. Lots of trials and tribulations, failures, back and forth with negativity, people hating on you. Mm-hmm. And over time, it can be rather depressing. As a Knicks fan, it can be very difficult because people hate you just because you wear the blue and orange.
Right.
They don't have.
Did we lose Al?
Yeah, you're in the mountains. You're in the mountains,
Yeah.
man.
I'm in the mountains.
Yeah, you keep going in and out.
I'm sorry. The narrative surrounding the Knicks has been one of choke artists. We've been a bunch of people jokes. And for Jalen Brunson to lead this team to a championship with the pressure that New York City brings is it's really unbelievable. It's storybook. It's a Disney movie, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And what we can't do as Knicks fans, we can't allow people to like marginalize this with whether it's who we play or how we did it. Because if you look at the data of the New York Knicks, we've been coming back on teams down 20-something points since we clipped Boston Celtics twice last year.
Right.
This is what we do.
Right.
We walk teams down, and Jalen Brunson is Mariano Rivera. He gonna close it out.
Oh, the closer. The closer. Ain't nothing like you know a closer, man. You could get it off in the first 3 quarters, but that fourth quarter counts, man. That fourth quarter counts.
That's it. That's it. So, that I'm so proud of my team because they played the long game. Mm-hmm. They got something figured out, and then they reap the rewards. So, that's that. I really wanted to come on the show, but if you have me next week, I'm definitely going to be there next week. But I just wanted to get on. Shout out to you guys for covering sports the way you do. Off the Top Sports, my man B and June. But, yo, man, it's all about the Knicks, man. I hope I run into y'all at the parade on Thursday, man.
You're going to run into me. I don't know if you're going to see B there, but you definitely going to run into me. All right? But, yeah, man. No, salute to you, bro. I see you made made a speech at Marion P. Thomas graduation, right? This past week.
Yeah. That was last week, man. Actually, Barry hooked me up with
that. Yes. Nice, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Definitely, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, all Nick bullshit aside, this is my guy. This is my brother Al. Principal Al is what I call him now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to extend my thank yous for what you were able to do last week and be the keynote speaker. I think that the kids were definitely inspired by what you had to say to them, and hopefully they take pieces of your message and continue to move forward in a positive direction. So
for sure.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. So enjoy your little celebration.
Thank you guys for having me, man. I get back to the kids, man.
Yeah, the Giants will be breaking your heart soon. Come September.
You never know.
Listen.
Yeah, for my ass.
You know what? I'm gonna save that for when I come on next week.
Yeah.
You do that.
I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna save that one, June, for when we come on next week.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna kill our spirit right now.
No,
he ain't gonna kill our spirit right now.
I'm not gonna allow it.
Don't even allow it. Don't even allow it. Don't even allow it.
Get back safely, man.
All right,
bro.
Okay.
Peace.
Oh man, look, man. Shout out to my brother, my guy Al, man, but calling up. But B, man, what you guys say, man? Like, look, man.
I mean, inexperience on all phases for the Spurs. I mean, you can't really get in. I think that the Knicks just capitalized a lot off of their mistakes. They played, good basketball for 3 quarters, and the fourth quarter just seemed to be where they broke down, execution-wise throughout the series, and the Knicks capitalized off of it. It's cool. I think that, as for the Spurs, they have to make there's some slight changes that have to be made. I think something that they were doing all playoff long finally caught up to them, and that was turning the ball over. They did it a lot through the other 2 series or 3 series or whatever it was as well. But, De'Aaron Fox, I still stand on the NBA. I think that they need to investigate him on betting on games. I've never seen a veteran play as terribly as I've seen him play this week, this past, during this series. It's terrible. And it just made me think, like, damn, sometimes I just feel like sometimes teams give up on guys a little too quickly. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm to myself, like, damn, if the Spurs have Chris Paul, we might be having a different conversation. A veteran that, I just think that, and it's just not to take anything away from the Knicks. They capitalized. They played hard. They never wavered. No matter how much they went down, even in that 29-point, deficit, it just was a different type of look in their eye. They just never felt like they were out of it. Shout out to Coach Mike Brown for
Black man.
Shout out to him. Made a lot of adjustments. Just did a lot of things that his coaching experience allowed them to pretty much, make those comebacks and get over those humps, as opposed to, something that, Mitch Johnson wasn't just, I guess experienced enough to do. Phenomenal job for him in his first year as a coach to get them, to where he did. But I think
what's that saying? Be other man's trash is
another man's treasure. Yeah, I just feel like he, as for Mitch Johnson, he probably need to get in the lab and talk to Pop a little more. Whatever he can get out of Pop, because Pop is having some health issues. But
if y'all ain't gonna use the Jersey boy, we'll use him in New York. Like, why he's not in there?
Like, he should. One of the biggest adjustments that I feel like should have been made in that series was Dylan Harper closing out more. Mm-hmm. He did close out more towards like game. I want to say maybe games 3, like 3 to 5. I guess maybe. Yeah. Really 4 and 5. He definitely closed out. But the problem was that they just, for some reason, just couldn't keep De'Aaron Fox off the court. The other night. When I watched the game, it was around like I saw the fourth quarter, and I'm like, yo, De'Aaron Fox is still in the game. And then I was like, all right, maybe they'll take him out around the 9-minute mark. I said, if I'm the coach, I'm taking De'Aaron Fox out at the 9-minute mark, and I'm putting Dylan Harper back in. They did that. They around 8:50 or so, Fox was coming out of the game. They put Castle back in, who also had a pretty terrible game. But that I charged that one more to youth. And then next thing you know, he returned. And I was like, well, why the fuck is he back in? It's a plethora of things that happen. I see why the Knicks fans wanted Spurs a little more than they wanted OKC. Because it's, OKC were the defending champs.
Hey, listen.
It's a little different.
OKC would have got the business, too.
I don't know about that.
They would have got the business, too.
I don't know if they make those types of dumb mistakes down the stretch. I don't know if like Wemby's thrown. I've never seen a team throw to people who not looking more than I saw in this series. It's just a lot of careless, just passes and different things of that nature. But like I said, the Knicks did the damn thing. 53 years in the making since their last one. I'm definitely happy for guys like Spike Lee. One of my favorite actors, directors, whatever you want to call them in the business. Been a Nick lifer. Went through the wars. The Reggie Miller. He's always been on the wrong side of history with situations like this. And this time he gets to reap the benefits. I did see something that they're petitioning for him to get a ring. Hopefully the Knicks organization does right by him and gives him an honorary championship ring, man. He deserves it.
Don't let about to get the wives, the significant others ring, so he better get Spike a ring. Sitting there.
Yeah. Listen, all them years.
What?
He said he spent over $10 million on Knicks tickets, man. That's a lot of money. Shout out to him. It was good to see that type of stuff. I just didn't like the buffoonery, but for the real lifers, salute my guy June, who since his childhood he was not alive in 1973.
I wasn't.
So to be able to witness his team win a championship, is pretty dope.
Some people waited
My
53.
guy,
I
Al.
waited 33
Right.
years for this. I started watching the Knicks when I was 7 years old. I waited 33 years for this. You think I'm not gonna celebrate this shit? You think I'm not going out there on Thursday? I'm going out there on Thursday. All right, rain, sleet, snow, hot. I'm going out there on Thursday. All right, because I've been waiting 33 years for this. I sat there and watched a lot of bad basketball, all right, for so many years. I watched the glory years too with Pat and Starks, but they ain't end well. You know, I could go from the finger roll, Starks shooting the threes, Charles Smith missing the layup. You know, I could just keep going, man. Isaiah Thomas coaching and running the team, Phil Jackson running the team. Like I could keep going, man. Like Eddie Curry, Jerome James. Like I just could keep going, man. You know, then we had good players that came in there, but they surround good players around them. Salute to Stephon Marbury, Carmelo Anthony. These were great players. Amari Stoudemire. They were great players that just never had. It was Dolan at the time. When did he have his hands on things? But they never surrounded great players around those guys, man. We was rolling guys like Lewinsky Galloway out there, Lou Amundsen. Like, come on, man. It was one point a couple of years ago, we was depending on an Asian kid named Jeremy Lin to save us, bro. That's how desperate we was in New York for basketball, right? To get somewhere, you know. Carmelo gave us a year, and we just didn't get there. Shout out to Thibodeau, right? Tibbs, you know, built the culture, right? Defensively wise, right? Built the culture. But, you know, they give you a 4-year window to get to where you got to go. And they felt like they had to move on last year, right? Shout out to the guys that started this, you know, run. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett, you know, at the time. They started this run in 2020 when everything was shut down and we made the playoffs. And, you know, we got eliminated first round, but we started playing winning basketball then, right? And my guy, JB, man. Can you put the finals MVP up there for me, Zay? Like, come on, man. They say he couldn't. They laughed at when we made this acquisition. I'll be one of the ones too. Then I want Jalen Brunson.
I don't know that.
Huh?
I don't think they laughed at the acquisition.
A lot of people like
because he could play.
Yeah.
It's just they were thinking. I don't think that they saw this, you know, coming from him.
Right.
He was a good player,
right.
You know, coming over from Dallas, but I don't know if people saw
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You know, 45 points in the closeout, multiple 30-point games. I don't know if people saw that type of production out of, you know, in Jalen Brunson. And I think Jalen Brunson actually played with a chip on his shoulder. I mean, I'm sure, you know, a lot of these players say they don't watch mainstream TV and things like that, but they have social media and clips go around, and you hear people like Becky Hammond saying, you know, he's too small to be your guy or your number one or whatever the case is, and you know that age like spoiled milk. So it's just, you know, I don't think that they, you know, if anybody laughed at them, you know, acquiring Brunson, they don't know ball. Dude can play. I just don't think that they felt like it was enough to get the Knicks over the hump. But as you can see, if you put the right people and the right coaching around, this really was like, because everybody don't know Mike. Like Mike Brown comes from the Popovich tree. This was very, you know, 2005 Spurs like the roster is a lot of good players, but you know, I know he had Tim Duncan at the time, and there was a lot of players that, you know, you probably could say like it's supposed to be the replica, but you know, I don't think as good as Cat is, I don't think he's quite Tim Duncan, right? You know, as good as Brunson is better to me at this point than, you know, a Ginobili or who was the guard, Tony Parker could be. You know, the games were different during that time, but this was that pedigree, that same type of formula. If you know, play defense, that's what they did. They played defense, locked in defensively for sure. You have to lock in defensively and get stops in order to come back from, you know, 29 down and 15 down. And, you know, it seemed like every time, it seemed like no lead was safe. No matter if you went up 15, 16, 20, whatever, they were walking you down. turning things around in the second half. They were a second half basketball team, if you noticed that. And usually teams that are second half, good, better or make the necessary adjustments are usually the teams that end up being successful. So.
Yeah, this team had grit. They never gave up. Man, they just kept coming back, man, from adversity, just coming back from the games. Man, we showing JB, but everybody played a role in this, man. OG Anunoby, the games that he had in Game 3 and Game 4, man. The tipping, that shot will live in New York history in sports, man. Karl Anthony Towns, the trade, to get him over here and the impact he had, Mikal Bridges, man. Hey, yo, F them picks, man. F them picks, like they were saying on Saturday.
And he didn't start off the playoffs playing well.
Oh, man. We was ready to bitch.
Yeah, it's kind of like he woke up, finally woke up in this series. He did play well in the other series, against Atlanta, especially the Atlanta series and the Philly series. He definitely played well. Mm-hmm. And then when it got to the first few games of the finals, it's kind of like he was like, oh, where you at? Yeah. And then, things started to pretty much click for him. And he was a big piece.
Yeah, Josh Hart, man. Jose Alvarado played a big part, man, in this, man. Talking about, shout out to Leon Rose, too, man. Leon Rose making the trades and making the right moves, man. Picking up Jose Alvarado during the trade deadline. When Miles McBride was out, we needed that backup point guard. And he played a major role in Game 4 because they was pressuring Jalen Brunson. Them guys, one thing about the Spurs, man, they play defense, man. They get up, they get after it, man. Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox and Vessel and those guys, they get after it. And Mike Brown, that's why the little things, man. You got to look at the little things with the coaching, man. Like, he made the right move in Game 4, getting another ball handling in there. And, to have Brunson play off the ball where he had Jose Alvarado bring up the ball. And that, helped the comeback right there, man. Jose Alvarado, he'll tell you, he made the biggest 8-pointer of his life in that game, man. So, he played a big part, man. Landry Shamet, he ain't shoot as well like he did in the Cleveland series, but he played a big part, man. Just a lot of people, man, on that bench played a big part, man. And look, man, I'm just happy, man. Definitely, I'm about to say Giants. I ain't in football mode right now. New York Knicks, man, definitely got it done, man. There's one thing I want to debate and discuss about, right? That has been going around. So the Spurs, they walked off the court. No, can we we've been coaches before. You coach youth football. Yeah. We've been coaches before, and one of the things we teach, one of the first things we teach, sportsmanship. Right? We teach youth kids sportsmanship.
Kids.
Okay. So I think we ain't home about the debate on this right now, right?
It's the pros.
And I'm not saying this because it's just and people might say, yeah, because your team was involved. No. I feel like, you should give respect when respect.
This ain't the first time, though. Come on. I can go.
Y'all crucify Isaiah Thomas.
Listen,
let's go.
No,
let's go. Let's talk about it.
No, what I'm saying
Isaiah Thomas got crucified and threw his career for the move that he did when they walked off the court with a couple of minutes
left. It ain't
left.
the first time we saw that. Bron walked off the court his last year in Cleveland. We've seen it before, so I don't know why we're shocked. A series that was as heated and as competitive, that this was. It was a lot of kind of bad blood out there. Mm-hmm. Guys were competing at an all-time level. There were some guys. The whole team didn't leave. There were some guys, some players that did stay. I thought it was 5.
Cornette and Harrison Barnes.
Okay.
The veteran guys.
The veteran guys. Okay. So maybe that's part of the youth too. Being sore losers. Maybe feeling just ultimately disappointed. The Spurs, like I said, in 4 or 5 of or I think every game they led by at least at point double digits, man. Right. So it's like to let it slip through your fingers or whatever you want to call it. I just think that they I think the youth got to him. Highly emotional. I'm sure that they were upset. That they lost or whatever. Not making an excuse. I feel like maybe you got to chuck it up and still walk to the middle of the court, or it's kind of hard to walk to the middle of the court when somebody's celebrating winning the championship. But with everything that's going on, but I guess Harrison Barnes and you said Cornette, I guess they found a way to do it. Mm-hmm. But it's not the easiest thing to do because every people from the crowd that's sitting on the court side, they start to come on the court and all these different security guards and things of that nature. So I get it. But listen, you ain't got nobody to be mad at but yourself, Spurs. If you execute better and you make some different plays, or not turn the ball over and make all of these mental mistakes that you made, you're having a different conversation about the game, or about the series. Period. Maybe it's still a series going on. So, who you mad at for real? But at the end of the day, I get it. It's not easy to do, especially when you're talking about a whole bunch of guys that's under the age of 25. They brain's still developing. Right. So it is what it is. I know that was something that was pretty controversial. I saw video of that, but I was just like, they kids. I get it. Isaiah Thomas and them were vets. They had already been champions. You can't win and then pick your ball up and take it when you lose. You understand what I'm saying? That was a little different situation. So this one I kind of understand a little more, but not saying that it's right. I think that you got to take your wins and your losses the same. That's my theory, and that's how I go about it. You gotta lose with class, win with class. It is what it is.
I'm just saying, man. This supposed to be the next face of the league. They are promoting Wemby as the next face of the league. So it's just like you gotta present yourself better. That's how I'm looking at it, man. Walking off the court, they ain't even acknowledge, just wait. But like you said, it's a young team. They'll learn from it. Hey, the Spurs gonna be back here. Like, they just gotta make a couple of more chances. But look, they gonna.
I wouldn't guarantee it because guess what? It's guys that's been there that never been back.
Right, you right. That part.
So it's not easy. It's hard.
Right.
It is. You still got some teams out there that are going to rebuild and do what is necessary to put them over the hump. OKC feel like they might be missing a player. There might be some situation where they packaging shed ass up out of there. Maybe you end up getting somebody like Giannis or something that changes the playing field. For the Spurs, they got to get another guard. De'Aaron Fox, I don't care if you buy him out. You got to get out of there. You can't win with that type of. You got to get a smart player in there. Can't he has a history of doing dumb shit. You can't win like that. There are other teams, Boston and on the East. I guess Halliburton will actually be back next year. Hoping to, boost or get back to, have the Spurs get back to what it is or whatever. So, it's a lot going on. The league is looking like it's going to be a promising league going forward. There are some young stars. We did see one evolve. You make your name in the playoffs. Dylan Harper showed, he was on the wrong side of the Jersey players, but he did the damn thing. And he'll be around for a long time. Shit, people. I put it in the chat. It wasn't a prisoner of the moment type of situation. I believe, right now, I think he's, you can say what you want. I think he's a better player than Wemby. And the reason why I say that is because, listen, when it's time, this is your individual performance, right? I don't really do the team accomplishment type situation with individual players. I get it, because there's been a lot of, and I think I want to save this for next week because there's been a lot of crazy talk about Brunson too, comparing him to other greats now because he's won a championship, and that's cool. Like I get it, because me and June have this debate all the time about winning and losing, but I think individually, what you do in the postseason tells you what type of player you are. And what I saw from Wemby, I need to see a little more. But when I see from Dylan Harper, that look in his eye, I know he comes from championship pedigree. His father is a 5-time champion in this league. I said he's a better Ron. He's Ron Harper with a better offensive package. Ron Harper was a tenacious defender, can defend, with the best of them. Just didn't have the offensive game that Dylan has. Dylan's offensive game is just so polished. You can't speed him up. When he
start hitting that
and once
outside shot,
and if he hit it on a pretty inconsistent basis. But God, Lord,
Yo,
if that boy gets anywhere in the 38 to 40% range of 3-point percentage, look out, league. Because not for nothing, I know Brunson did his damn thing. But if you look at the next gen stats, the person that he had the most problems getting into his offense against was Dylan Harper. A bigger guard who has good feet.
And he had the nerve to play defense. He ain't got the nerve to know how to play defense.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
With Stephon Castle in that backcourt. That's why I say
those two guys are fine.
Fox is expendable, people.
He's expendable.
He is expendable.
You got to buy him out. Because Dylan Harper and Castle together, I like that more than I like De'Aaron Fox.
Because both of them could bring the ball up.
And both of them play defense. As far as Castle's concerned, he got to get more polish too on his offensive game. When his jump shot ain't hitting, it's streaky. Game 3 he was phenomenal. The last 2 games he didn't shoot as well, and it showed.
Shout out to the bro Sleeves, man. Always checking in. He said, being that handshakes aren't mandatory in the NBA, you always will get players that in the moment just want to get out of there. I prefer the handshake though, and the handshake is one of the best traditions in the NHL. They definitely call that because they definitely gotta get in line and do the handshake. But yeah, some sports do call it mandatory, like NFL and NBA. It's not mandatory, but the NHL is one of the ones, one of the leagues. So what's saying? Sees the captain did it right, and he shook everyone's hand. Okay, yeah, he did it. He did. Brunson went straight down the line. He ain't go out there and celebrate first. Mm-hmm. He went to go look for the coach, and and shook his hand, man. And
hey,
class act, man.
This is also what I want to say, just real quick. Because I be seeing a lot of stuff on social media about New York and Jersey and all this other crap. I just want everybody from the 5 boroughs to just kiss the ring. All right? When it come to Jersey, we ain't little bro. It took 2 Jersey guys to get you a ring. Shout out to Brunson. Shout out to Cat. All right? Took 2 Jersey guys to get you what you've been looking for 50 years. All right?
They from right here. They play ball in this city.
All that little brother shit. We ain't doing that little brother shit.
Nah, this ain't nobody little brother.
This it took 2 Jersey guys to get it for you, man. So, when you see us, man, kiss the ring.
Right. But before we end on the Knicks, I got a little ether for a couple of people, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Right,
I got a little ether for. My bad, Zay. My bad.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Not Jay-Z, though. I rock it. Look, but fuck all these other motherfuckers that was hating on my New York Knicks, right? We're going to start with Becky Hammond. Becky Hammond. He got it done. You say no 6'1", no short guys can win you a championship. Look at him now. And like I said on my post, all the Beckys I know got a big butt, and you don't. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. All right, my next ether, KD. This could have been you, my God. This could have been you. When you say That just wasn't it. New York Knicks wasn't it. Look at us today. You about to look forward to year 16. This could have been you. You got 2 rings. That's cute. But you joined the dynasty. Jalen Brunson ring is bigger than both of your rings. Take that. What are we talking about? Take the mic. Nah, I'm outside. Kyrie, you too. You Jersey. This could have been you too, my guy. But you went to the other side of New York.
Kyrie injured.
You went to the other side of New York. This could have been you.
He's injured.
No, I'm talking about when they could have had it.
They weren't good enough then.
Oh, wow. They
ether.
could have been Brunson
man,
to
I'm
start
breaking this shit up.
They could have been Brunson starting this shit.
You're giving the wrong people ether.
No.
Becky, I
It
get.
could have been them. This could have been them.
Kyrie's injured, not
You
even
was
playing.
been remembered forever if you bring the championship.
When
to
they
New
went to
York.
Brooklyn, was Brooklyn better than New
Look,
York? The Knicks? Yes.
They were.
Yes,
but they
they
could
were.
have changed the narrative like Brunson did. They could have changed the narrative. So you gonna get this ether too, Kyrie. But I love you though. You from Jersey.
Yo, what the
Alright? Hey, Reggie Miller, you gonna get this too. You one of the ones that held me back for 33 years. You gonna get this ether too. Alright? The Spurs, 99. It's a get back. It's a get back. It's a get back. Pat was hurt. You know what I mean? Tim Duncan did his thing. Yeah. It's the get back. Yeah, 99 Spurs. You getting this ether. 94 Rockets. We let y'all off the hook. We let y'all off the hook. This job should have been over. We let y'all off the hook. Finger roll. John Starks keep shooting damn threes. Y'all getting this ether. Hey, Trae Young, you know what it is already. Fuck you. Straight like that. Fuck you, Trae Young. Fuck you. Draymond Green. I know you apologize already. But you fake, dog. You fake. You a fake dude. I see you apologize. That was cute, but Jalen ain't accept that shit. I seen it. Jalen ain't accept that shit. Wembyama, whatever your name is. You dirty motherfucker. You dirty. Yo, you should have been ejected. You should have been suspended for a couple of games in that series. But the NBA was saving you. But we from New York. We from New York. And nobody was taking this one from us. So you gonna get this ether too. Paul Pierce. Yes, I'm going to Boston. Paul Pierce. I see you hating on the podcast. I see you hating. KG telling you, the one that helped you to get the ring. You couldn't get it yourself, so they went to go get help for you. You was not big body. They went to go get help for you, Ray Allen and KG. He's telling you, this Knicks team is different. But you can't see it. You couldn't see it. But look, we celebrating, brother. Fuck out of here, Paul Pierce. Boston Celtics, you too. You can get this ether. Tyrese Halliburton. Hallie, I don't give a fuck. I don't today. It's orange and blue skies.
Halliburton had nothing to do with nothing that
He
happened
hit that shot against us. We should have been in the championship last year. They ain't get it done, but we got it done though. For the East.
Oh my God, he really wanted.
Yeah, I'm one. I got a list.
Oh my God.
I got a list. Nah, I ain't gonna say fuck Shaq. Why ain't gonna say Shaq though? Nah, Shaq ain't got nothing to do with this. Shaq ain't got nothing to do with this. Isaiah Hartenstein, he ain't got nothing to do with this. LeBron James, this could have been you. You went to Miami though. This could have been you. Your legacy would have been. Look, they probably would have put you over Jordan if you would have got a ring over in New York. I'm just saying, nigga, I ain't drunk neither. Don't say I'm drunk on the comments, money. I'm talking facts. The Brooklyn Nets. Come on, man. We still the king of New York. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. Oh, Shaq said we wasn't going to win it. Okay, right. That's why I got ether for Shaq. Shaq did say that. And you from here, baby. You from right here. From Newark. Come on, man. You going against the Jersey boys, man. Shaq, I'm disappointed at you. Man. Disappointed at you, man. Miami Heat. The Miami Heat. F you. Yeah, they stopped us too on this journey. We beat them a couple of times. It was a couple of but know what I mean? Fuck Miami. Alonzo Mourning. Fuck you too. Word. We don't like you. We still don't like you. You coming to New York, you getting tripped on. Yeah, ain't ending. Phil Jackson. You held this back for so many years, bro. You should have stayed your ass in L.A. Nigga fell asleep in the draft, yo. He fell asleep at the draft combine where he should have drafted Donovan Mitchell. We probably had a little bit of success. Instead of drafting Donovan Mitchell, he drafted a French guy named Frank Kini. I can't even pronounce the motherfucking name. That's how bad. Come on, man. Ain't put no talent around Carmelo. Should have let Carmelo walk if you ain't gonna put no talent around him. Could have went to Chicago and got beer championship. But it is what it is. And last but not least, Michael Jeffrey Jordan and Scottie Pippen. You motherfuckers. We would have been here a couple of times. We would have been there a couple of times. We would have been there a couple of times. But y'all stopped us on our journey a couple of times. But look at us now. In 2026, we are champions. Hey, Zay, can you put my last ether up, Zay? Yeah, you got to. And my last ether to my bro, right here, on May 23rd. Hey, look, y'all watching this, right, YouTube? On May 23rd, say Knicks fans are souped up. Mm-hmm. And I love it. Mm-hmm. Because the championship, what do you say? The champion is coming to the West.
I was wrong. Okay.
You was wrong. And where the championship is at now? In the motherfucking East, where it belongs. I feel like you owe us an apology.
I owe you shit.
You owe us an apology.
I made a basketball analysis,
yeah,
motherfucker.
Your analysis was fucked up.
No, it wasn't. The Spurs was whooping ass for 3 quarters.
Well,
I didn't know these niggas can't finish.
Ass.
They couldn't fucking finish. That was good analysis until the 4th quarter. I had a whole bunch of motherfuckers
and where the
just
game
choking.
is won at?
Nah, the game won in the 4th quarter. Just got to close. They ain't got no closer. But it is what it is.
I rest my case on that, man. 2025, 2026, NBA champions, my New York Knicks.
The dead clock right twice a day.
Come on, man.
Just saying.
What are we doing, man?
He made sure he put that up there.
I told y'all I had receipts. I had receipts. Every time I seen somebody post something against my Knicks the last 2 months, I put a note, a camera shot. For the camera shot is for the screenshot. I'm screenshotting y'all shit because when this happened, I'm going to put y'all on the Summer Jam screen. And that's what I did. Put y'all on the Summer Jam screen. And y'all ain't knowing my post.
You feel better?
Hey, stay yo. I'm gonna tag y'all motherfuckers too.
You feel good?
Stay yo, where you at?
Hood,
where you at? I'm gonna tag y'all black asses because I ain't gonna let y'all live with this.
You think this something?
I'm a champion, man.
That's good,
champion, man.
Brother.
Champion, man.
It's a lot of people who had the same opinion I had.
Look.
That's good, man.
I'm the champion, man.
Good job.
I can never. Yeah, receipts. Reality, receipts. Put the receipts up there. I have receipts for y'all asses. Because y'all hated on my boys. And today, man, this week is orange and blue skies. Y'all can never take that away from us. 53 years in the making. It took us 53 years.
That's why I don't even mind.
Been a long wait, man.
5 fucking decades. Like, Spike Lee was 16 last time y'all won. Motherfucker 69 now. I'm just saying. So it's cool. I never really had a problem with the Knicks winning the championship. What I had a problem with was the Knicks fucking being, their fans being, what's the word I want to look for? Just classless and tearing off jerseys of the opposition and fucking punching people in the eye and kicking them up and down the fucking street like they ain't got no sense. Burning buses and tearing up their own city and doing stupid shit over, it's basketball at the end of the day. I get it. It's been a long time, and New York fans are different and passionate, but goddamn, this shit reminded me of fucking Philly. 50 years.
Ain't no comparison to Philly.
Nah, y'all motherfucking 1A, 1B.
Yeah,
terrible fan base, man. You don't whoop nobody's ass just because they got on a team that they like jersey. And the fucking Knicks fans, they lost. I mean, the Spurs fans, they lost the series, but they got payback. I seen a lot of y'all getting fucked up out there in Texas.
Hey, listen.
I'm just saying.
But they ain't get fucked up like how they got fucked up out here in New York.
Nah. It was a little worse.
Hey, yo, I don't know why they even did that. New York fans, y'all know better. Them essays are out there. Them essays, they bald-headed. Them bald-headed jokers was ready for that smoke in Texas. I don't know why dude went out there with the Knicks jersey popping shit, but they got his ass. But we look, man, we gonna get to football after Thursday, cause I gotta feel the confetti. When the confetti hit me, I gotta feel it, man. So all my brothers out there, man, we meeting up Thursday morning, early morning. We gotta get on that train early morning. I ain't driving out there. We gotta get on that train early morning. I got a couple brothers we meeting up. Cello on the check-in, man. Yo, we meeting up, man.
Yeah, be careful
right there.
Out there. Y'all motherfuckers attack each other.
Nah, we ain't gonna attack each other, man. We
Shots
not gonna
was
do
fired
that.
the other day.
Yeah, them
Square.
YNs. Them YNs. Y'all need it. Come on, them YNs. Yeah.
Hey, man, Zay, take my shit off the screen.
Them YNs, man, was acting up out there, man. But the true fans that been waiting for this for a long time, man, like the older fans, man, like go out there with some sense, man. Don't be burning shit down like me saying like that. I didn't want it. What the videos I did enjoy that I seen was that block party where they was watching the game and they was singing that Empire State of Mind.
That was cool.
That was great.
Yes, man.
Like couple of videos I seen. One of my favorite radio announcers, Monica McNutt.
Being
look,
getting
she
emotional.
got emotional. Look, Saturday, I kind of shed a tear. It was Sunday.
Crying,
nah, I shed a tear.
You was crying.
I shed a tear. Sunday, when I only got like 3-4 hours of sleep. I went to go get my shirt and my hat because I had to get that immediately. And I seen that video. That's when I started crying. Cause like, yo, New York fans,
they know.
You sat there. You sat there and seen a lot of bullshit, a lot of bad basketball. So
and
when
heartbreak.
Yes.
Sometimes some years they had good teams that just couldn't get over that
and
hump.
How she put it in words, it's a love letter in sports where you could tell your fans that we are NBA champions. And that was the love, like, forever. Like, when I saw that video, I'm like, damn. I was in the living room by myself, though. I make sure nobody was around. Started boo-hoo crying, bro. Because, like, yo, that hit me right there. But, man, like, AB, man, like I said, man, even all jokes aside, I've been waiting for this for a long time, bro. Like,
congrats.
Bro, when I seen it was happening, I'm like, yo, it's really happening. OG hit that free throw. I'm like, yo, this is really about to happen. And he missed the 3. And I still, like Monday, I was sitting yesterday, I'm like, yo, we really are NBA champions. Like this really happened. But it's just.
Basketball ain't really been it for you either.
Nah.
So that's why it's different because the last basketball championship you had was in 2003, Syracuse. That was your collegiate team. So I understand, man.
And people, basketball is my first love.
So
basketball
is
my first love.
Understand.
Like, then I fell in love with football with the Giants. But basketball is my first love. So, Man, we didn't sweep them.
Dennis, shut up. It's in Philly, motherfucker. That's where the broom
Hey,
is.
yo. We ain't sweep them. We should have.
Asking where the broom at.
We
Bum
should have.
asses.
But, you know, that 47 was in the building that night. I don't know if he gave him some bad juju. But I don't want to blame him. I really don't want to blame him on that. I feel like we could have still beat them, even though they came out firing that night. But the broom, actually, I throw the broom away. The broom is in the back of it. I could have brought it up here, man, just to celebrate with us, man, because it definitely helped me through this run, man. But this was a historic run. Like I said, I'm out there Thursday. It's supposed to rain Thursday, right? But I'm still out there because. Look, man, I've been waiting for this for 33 years, man. I've been waiting for this.
It's a torrential down.
Look, I'm gonna be out there with my rain jacket, umbrella, celebrating, bro, celebrating. So, once again, man, shout out to the New York Knicks fans, man. Once again, shout out to the New York Knicks fans as we turn it over. We're on the second half hour of the show, and we got to definitely shout out the sponsors, man, for sure. Because without the sponsors, there will be no Off the Top Sports Radio. I would not be up here talking to the New York Knicks right now. So let me shout out all the sponsors. Today is Tuesday, man, and on Tuesdays we do Deal of the Day on Tuesdays. So shout out to Master Pizza. For always supporting us. And remember, if you mention our name at Master Pizza at both locations, the West Orange location and the Livingston location, you get 15% off your purchase. So shout out to Master Pizza for always supporting us. And our second deal of the day on Tuesdays is Hookah and Chill. Shout out to Hookah and Chill. Breeze and the family over there, man. Breeze got a lot of things going on over there. He done started a luxury and chill car company and everything, man. So shout out to my guy Breeze, man. But it is Tuesday, and if you go to both locations, the East Orange location and South Orange location, and you mention off the Top Sports Radio, you get 20% off your purchase. So shout out to Hookah and Chill for always supporting Off the Top Sports Radio. Shout out to my brother Clarity, man, Clarity J, who's about to drop the date for the Clarity Gala real soon. Yeah, on them shorts. Yeah, the shorts. Yes. He got 15 colors. 15 colors, summer colors too, man. So look, he got 15 colors, man. He dropping them. I think, I don't know if it's this weekend or next weekend, but he dropping them real soon. He always drops something around this time, man. So shout out to my brother Jay, man, doing big things, man. Shout out to my guy DM. I was just chatting it up with him today, man. DM. I was actually supposed to be meeting up with him on Thursday to do like a mini sports chat and chew, but I don't know how I'm gonna be after Thursday when I leave out the city. So excuse me, DM. We gotta reschedule that for next Thursday. But shout out to DM, man, always supporting us, man. If you're looking for some of the best off-season training around, check out my guy DM at 14 Depot Square, right there in Montclair, New Jersey. So shout out to DM. Sam Sports Multimedia Network, my guy Sam's always supporting us, man. He got some things cooking up in the background, so look out for Sam Sports Multimedia Network for sure. And Soko Bar and Grill, shout out to my guy Corey. I was just there on Sunday, man. Shout out to my guy Corey, man, doing some big things, man. He say, man, he doing Grown and Sexy now, man. He say he trying to go away for that young crowd. So he doing Grown and Sexy.
He changed the age?
I don't know if he changed the age.
Come on, that's the only way you can do it.
So he got like
30 for women, 33 for guys.
Yeah, and he's saying he got the patio. The patio is open up. He got like the older DJs. He had DJ Naeem just there on Sunday. DJ Naeem, one of the guys out here.
You'll never go out of business with the mature crowd. Telling you, we got careers. They spend money.
Right.
They're not cheap.
And we not looking.
We looking for a good time. We ain't looking to play around and be on no bullshit. We looking for a good time, man.
Right.
Ladies, 30 years old. Fellas, 33. And you in business, partner, I'm telling you.
Right.
The teeny boppers, they got to find their own spot, man.
Right.
21s, they got 25s and 20. I'm sorry. Got to find your own thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And, okay, now I can't announce the last one, right? Because we making some changes to that, right? Even though she's still
Yeah, we're making some changes.
making some changes.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
make changes to this board, this picture anyway, because we got a lot more people that's about to support us real soon. So look out for that. Be making announcements real soon. I know I've been mentioning a couple of people, South Valley, which I was just at, watching the game. They probably be joining the team real soon, for sure. I gotta just close the deal on that. Uncle Pete's Chicken, on the 27th. On the 27th, I will be there. If you're available, the Sports to Chat and Chew, that's the way we're gonna do it. I Sports Chat and Chew. I just talked to Tyrone on the 27th. That's not this weekend, and the following weekend after that. Definitely probably joining the team. There's a lot more people joining the team, so we gotta update that soon, Zay, real soon. So be on the lookout for that for sure. But shout out to all our sponsors, for sure. Always supporting on the Top Sports Radio. All right, man. As we move along, man, to give the people what they need, man. B, you sent me this, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was Saturday. I believe Saturday. Yeah, you sent me this, and I'm like, and when I was hearing the conversations, which I could pull up real quick, I didn't send Zay the video. You want me to play the audio?
Do you want to play the? You can play the audio if you want. I think it'll give people a little bit more perspective on what's being said. I can paraphrase.
Yeah, so we could play the audio real quick. I didn't want to.
I don't know if anybody saw this this past weekend. Ryan Clark kind of took a lot of flack for these comments. I don't know if it's right, but there are going to be people that don't know.
What?
I think John Elway was a generational talent. I think Patrick Mahomes is a generational talent. I don't think Tom Brady, I don't think Drew Brees, I don't think Peyton Manning are generational talents. I think Andrew Luck ended up being a generational talent. I don't think there's a ton of them out there.
But so then what? Then how does one, in your eyes, be a generational talent? Because there's not a lot of difference.
Production. Let me chime in here because I love the argument back and forth between y'all. I ain't trying to get in the way of it. But here's the reality.
No, go ahead.
The operative word here is. Do you believe Arch Manning is a generational talent? He could be, but he's not. Why not yet? What have you seen to say that he is?
There's no evidence.
There's no evidence.
I think John Elway was a generational talent. I think.
So, in a nutshell, they were talking on First Take about a interesting topic or a word. Shout out to my guy Hugo.
Yeah.
That always gets thrown around.
We need that sound. I'm gonna add it.
They have this word that's always thrown around that starts with a G and it's generational, right? And everybody, considers everybody who's good or great or elite to be some type of generational talent, right? And if you notice on Ryan Clark's opening or that small clip, he talked about John Elway and Patrick Mahomes being generational talents, and he's basically saying that he didn't look at Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or Drew Brees as generational talents. Now, understand that all three of those guys were great quarterbacks in their own right. Drew Brees was the undersized guy, but you also say he could be. You also could say he was a product of a system, put together by Sean Payton. Tom Brady was with Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniel for a lot of his career, especially early on. And when he was young and in his developmental stages. And Peyton Manning, with Peyton Manning, I think that he's so smart that once he learned the system, he became the system. It was almost like having an offensive coordinator on the field. Does that make him generational? I kind of think so, because what you do pre-snap in the NFL, what he was able to do cerebrally, I don't think anybody had that level of cerebral that he had.
That's what I was saying. When you sent me this, I'm like,
yeah.
what?
So I mean, and if you're looking at it from an aspect, everybody gonna say, "Oh, Tom Brady, of course he's generational. He has the 7 rings." But I mean, if you understand or you studied the game, right? Tom Brady as a talent coming out of Michigan, he's a 6th round pick, 199, right? When he came out, he was known for not having the strongest arm. Wasn't mobile. Just a guy pretty much. And sometimes when you put that together with great coaching and scheme, one can definitely win with the proper team around him. Tom Brady's always had top defenses. He's had a Hall of Fame kicker, for a lot of years of his career,
right.
and with the Patriots as well. The special teams game. So, when I look at the Patriots, I feel like they used to win on all 3 phases of the game.
Yeah.
If you gave Tom Brady the opportunity to create a moment, he was very good at that. He will take advantage of that moment.
I agree with him. Like you say,
I don't think he's a generational talent.
He's
no.
not.
No.
Drew Brees neither.
Drew Brees was undersized, small guy coming out of college.
We've seen that with Doug Flutie.
We've seen it with Doug Flutie.
Yeah.
When he got with Sean Payton, the system that they were able to put together with combined with the players and the scheme, Drew Brees hit some, historical Hall of Fame type numbers in seasons.
Right.
When he talked about John Elway, this is what he kind of means. When John Elway was coming out, he was known to have the rocket arm. Mm-hmm. He was very mobile. He was like one of the first guys that could throw it like the length of the field. I'm talking about John Elway could throw that bitch 80 yards. Now, I've been on this show talking about how he had accuracy issues.
Yeah.
But we just talking about the pure talent. Throwing 80 yards and all shit like that. That's crazy. Somebody else was able to do that. Like somebody could throw 80 yards on a knee. Was that Vic? That was somebody like that. That's talent. So I don't want people to get confused and make it seem like he's saying that these guys were not great or they weren't good. But when you start talking about generational, just think about what that word means really quickly and, have an open mind analysis about it. I don't really think that he's wrong. I think that he's kind of wrong about Peyton because, like I said, Peyton's brain was so advanced. Once Peyton figured out how, I guess, I don't know how long it took him, maybe 3 years. Mm-hmm. And at that point, it was just like he had everything figured out offensively. Right. He knew where everybody was supposed to be. He knew what everybody's route was. And the offenses that he ran for years were always top 5. It was very rare that they were any lower than that. He's did it with multiple receivers. You can say what you want. I know those guys were talented coming out of college. But Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne, we don't know if they could have went to anybody else and been as great as they were. Playing who you play with matters. Right. Dallas Clark, a multitude of running backs from, Joseph Adai to Edgerrin James, to, even Marshall Faulk early on. I just think that Peyton can play in any era and just get busy. And this is even before the injury. And even when he still was healthy, he had the neck injury. He went to Denver. They put up historic numbers there. Mm-hmm. It's just, that I think what you're able to do with your mind is historical. I mean, it's generational. I don't.
That word generational.
It gets thrown around.
Yeah, it gets thrown around. It's when I look at the word generational, it's something I never seen before. Mm-hmm. Like that's how I look at it. With Peyton Manning,
I don't think we ever seen a quarterback like that.
Who was walking up in the line like
changing
plays and like looking at a defense, like we never seen that before. It was you run to the sideline, whatever your
right.
offensive coordinator called, that's the play we was running.
Yeah,
Peyton was going out there with 2 to 3 plays. Mm-hmm. Like, whatever that defense was throwing at him, he was going out there, he'll switch it up real quick. Mm-hmm. The first person we ever hit, what was the first? Omaha.
Yeah.
Omaha. Like, We was not hearing that back in the early 90s and the late 80s. For the people that was watching football in the late 80s, like, we was not hearing that.
And
Tom Moore, I believe it was Tom Moore that was his offensive coordinator from runs in Indy with the Colts under Tony Dungy. That's when he really took off.
No, was it Charlie Weiss at one point too, or was that for that was Peyton Manning? I mean, that was Tom Brady, right?
That's Tom Brady. Charlie Weiss was Tom Brady.
He had Charlie Weiss and he had Josh McDaniels. Two great offensive minds, if you ask me.
Yeah. So it was just like
Even when he went to Tampa, it was Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
Another great offensive mind.
Offensive minds that been around the game for so long.
Winning offensive coordinators.
Right.
You know, nobody ever talks about that part of Tom Brady's career. You know, they think that he did it all alone, and that's the part that kind of like, you know, bothers me, because it's like, dude, no. If he was as great as people say, you know, coming out, he would have been a higher prospect. He was just a guy.
Damn. And can we go to college real quick?
Yeah.
Because this conversation started with Arch Manning.
It started with
right?
Arch Manning, right?
So, like, is Arch Manning showing you generational right now? No.
Other than his name. There's no generational anything about him right now.
Nah, it's not generational.
And, you know, I'm glad he stayed in school and not rushed the process, because I think right now if he was to transition to the league, he'd get killed.
Right.
You know, I don't see the, you know, pre-snap reads or anything like. I don't see the mind of his uncle, Peyton. You know, he does have some arm talent. He is a little more athletic than his uncles, both Eli and Peyton. But I don't see generational. Not yet. Anyway, you know, people said the name Arch and his last name Manning, and they just started to put this unnecessary, like, you know, hype around him or pressure on him that he hasn't quite lived up to yet. You know, of course, major media outlets are forcing it down, you know, forcing it on us, you know, Arch Manning this, and, you know, putting him as the number one QB prospect and all of that stuff. But it's like, we ain't really see that yet in Texas.
So, all right, B. If he do come out, right, this year, come out, you know, throw for, well, I don't know, like 8,000 yards, whatever, 10,000 yards.
In one season?
In one season.
Nah, I ain't gonna
do you
that.
think?
That's way too much.
Nah, yeah. I'm not, I'm like, you know, I'm just throwing numbers out there right now. But if he do throw the numbers out there, and you just say he's athletic, way athletic than Peyton and Eli was, right? You feel like the media is gonna definitely throw that G word right at him?
Absolutely.
That quick after 1 year.
The reason why they having this debate is because they've been throwing it around already.
Yeah, they like flirting it.
Yeah, it's, you know, so, you know, they were having a debate about it, and it was like, nah, he's not yet. I mean, he hasn't shown you anything that qualifies him as being generational. Not yet.
Right.
Is he a good player? Yeah, I agree. I think he's good, and he can be better. But he still has some work to do, and that's okay. And it's not, you know, people will look at how these players won, the three on the screen, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and Drew Brees. They'll look at how their teams were good and how they won, right, and automatically assume generational. But, you know, I mean, Tom is the most accomplished because he has the most rings. There's a lot. Like, I just don't – I always get into, you know, debates about this because of the simple fact that people really don't fully analyze Tom Brady's entire situation for at least a 20-year span or an 18-year span, if you will. They don't understand or realize how many, you know, you had a generational coach. You had, I could say generational coach because Belichick had coached in many different eras, whether he was an assistant or, you know, a head. Even when he was the head coach in Cleveland, they were good.
Yeah.
He built them from being terrible, and then they were competitive.
Right.
Same thing with the Patriots. He came in, took over. It was Bledsoe. who kind of, was struggling with injuries and things of that nature. He gets injured, and now he has to groom this 6th-round pick into playing winning football. And, people, I know they won as a team, but Tom Brady as an individual was not the best thing since sliced bread for at least the first 3 seasons of his career. Now, of course, once he figured out, as you grow and you with the same coordinator and you with the same head coach, you learn, and you learn how to play the game, and you learn, different nuances and the mental aspect of it, and, you're able to elevate that way. You have, by a certain amount of years, you've seen all of the defenses. Right. You know what's going to be thrown at you. You've seen all different types of exotic looks and things of that nature, and you're able to, kind of outsmart, defensive coordinators and things of that nature. But people forget it was a 10-year span where they ain't win nothing. They won the first 3 years, and then they took a 10-year dive. Before coming back to, glory or whatever. So, it's not like it was 20 years of dominance. It wasn't. They had a hot streak. They were always competitive, always in the playoffs, but they didn't win every time they were there.
Right.
I think after the 2005 Super Bowl against Philly, that's when they took time off. They didn't get back to the Super Bowl till 2014. So I just think that, we got to stop. I just feel like football is just too complex to be broken down into like a simple thing as like, 7 rings, generational. Because my argument is, I always say, when Charles Haley had, 5 rings, or has 5 rings, nobody ever said he was the best defensive player of all time. They always give that title to LT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if rings is the equivalent of all-time greatness, then why isn't, it's a plenty of other defensive linemen that they feel like are better. With from Reggie White to Bruce Smith, who's never won, but is the all-time sack leader. You know what I'm saying? And he is one of the best individually to ever do it. The Warren Sapps of the world, and different guys like that. So it's like, we gotta start, really breaking this thing down. I understand that we want everybody to win and we feel like everybody should win, but sometimes people be in situations where they just can't win. I think Dan Marino was in a situation where it just wasn't good enough. I know he had Shula, but it just wasn't enough. Whatever they were putting around him, especially defensively, I don't think he ever had a top defense. Offensive weapon wise, it was some guys that he made into household names. Mark Clayton, solid, but he wasn't a Rice or a Taylor or a Randy.
Nah.
He wasn't a T.O.
Them generational talents at receiver.
Right, yeah. He wasn't
receivers.
a Fitzgerald.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man, I just think I don't think Ryan Clark is. I think he needs more credit because it takes a big mind to think outside the box and make those type of bold statements on TV because you're going to take criticism. Because I think that just we are so simplistic for a sport that is so complex. To be honest, I don't know. What's your thought?
Oh man, like with these debates, man, it could go like you say, it could go either way, man. But when he said those names, I'm like, damn. You have to really if you gotta really watch football to see what he's saying. And you gotta know it, and he play against these jokers too. Like he been on the field against them, and know they traits and what because he played in the back end of the defense. He's the last result back there, so he's watching them as a safety. And especially at this position he played free.
Absolutely.
You got one of the things they tell you, read the quarterback odds back there.
Yeah.
All right, as a free safety. So he and he's one of the guys when he talk football, I respect with Ryan Clark because I respect what
And
he said.
people will try to downplay Ryan Clark.
Nah.
Oh, he ain't Aaron Reed, but you better go watch his tape.
Watch his tape.
People were not. They did not like to go across that middle with him playing. And that combination of him and Troy Polamalu was dangerous.
Why you
pick
think,
your poison?
Why you think Troy could play
the way
down,
he played?
playing that box? Oh my bad.
No,
I got soup
because Ryan could play could as far as the deep third.
That was him. He could play deep.
No, he didn't get the personal accolades.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yo, you putting that shit all in perspective. But I really like you. Like Ryan Clark is one of them ones, man, and he don't get it because sometimes the media would come after you.
And then it's hard to get it when you play with. Now, if I will say, he played with a generational safety.
Yeah,
it wasn't too many like Troy.
Nah, at all.
When you talk about safety, you talk about Lott, Reed, Troy.
Yeah.
So
it's hard to put him up there with those
Rod.
guys. Yeah.
And Rod did both. He played corner too. But it's hard to fully analyze.
Right. So Ryan Clark, man, he's definitely one of the ones. But he's one of the ones, like I said, I respect. Like I really listen to when he's talking, like, cause he been in them trenches. Definitely been in them trenches and played some football, especially in that NFC North. Woo! I'm just saying, man. That NFC North, he played some football. So definitely, this was definitely a great conversation. When you sent this to me, I'm like, yeah, this is definitely one of the ones we got to talk about.
Make you think, man.
Yeah. You just can't be,
simple-minded.
Yeah.
Just everything ain't just cut and dry and just. Are you kidding me? Look what they did. I know what they did. He ain't never say nothing about them not being great or elite players. They were, but generational is different. That's different.
In the words of my man AB, watch the games, beloved. This is one of them situations. Watch the game. Yeah. Like everything is not just look at stats and this guy over this guy. It's like, this guy, like you just said, the Super Bowl. Even though I'm one of them guys that rank guys, but you gotta watch the game too. Like I watched the games. Peyton Manning was different. That one of the ones he was different.
Man, listen. I know that there were plenty defenses in the National Football League and defensive coordinators that I'm talking about. I know they spent overtime trying to game plan for the Colts in Denver. I'm just saying, with him back there, I'm sure he was the focal point of, listen, we got to stop this, we got to do that, we got to do that. Like, it's almost to the point where you couldn't line up in a position because he'd know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
That's where he's the reason why people start standing up. Defensive linemen start standing up and just walking around. They weren't just lined up where they supposed to be lined up. Linebackers, moving around back and forth. Because they're trying to do any little thing they could do to trick this guy because he was just that smart.
Hey, what they call it, checkers and chess? Like they was trying to, they was trying to.
He still used to figure their ass out.
And shout out to my boy. It's going back to what my boy Donna Stewart just did last week, man, with the checkers. He didn't do a whole football camp.
Right,
thing.
he let them work their minds.
Work their minds, right. Yeah, it's like, it was like, I just wanted to do something different. Let me see where they mind at, Right. It's not all about football sometimes, So.
Money, you got a point there, too. There's some cheating on this resume. It's documented. So, if you generational, you shouldn't have to do that, right? Just saying.
I don't know.
You don't want to point out that. Hey. Like, that's on his resume, man. They got fined for that. Deflategate and Spygate and all this. I think Spygate was the one that they got the most fine.
Yeah.
They were bad.
And Spygate, who knows? Which ones he served games for? He served games for Deflategate, right?
I think it was.
Because
it was like enough is a damn enough. And I remember that they killed the Titans, that or Denver, or whoever the fuck that was.
No, it was the Colts.
It was the Colts.
Right. It was the Colts. I still
killed them.
Because definitely
deflated that damn ball.
Oh yeah. So, Yeah, man. All right, man. We're gonna move along to our next football topic, man. Whew.
All right, now this one had my chat turned up. This one had the bro chat turned up, man. And I'm gonna give you my honest I'm gonna give y'all what I did. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did.
Bro, this is tough. I still ain't make a decision yet. Like,
I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. Let me see.
Start 3 and cut 3.
Yep.
Start 3 and cut 3.
And then I got another question for you, June. I got another question for you too.
Hey, man, let it go, man.
All right, so this is what I did. For the start, I started Megatron, Devontae Adams, and D-Hop. And then I cut Mike Evans. I cut Tyreek Hill. And unfortunately, I cut Odell Beckham. The reason I cut Odell Beckham, because a lot of people, actually the thread, 3 other people cut him too. There's 5 of us in my thread. The reason why they cut him, they said Odell came in the league hot steaming. First 3 years, phenomenal. Need I say the word generational? One of the best first 3 years of any receiver's career. 35 touchdowns, I think almost 4,000 yards, something like that. Came to the game hot steaming. Go look after. After 2016, take a look at what he did.
We ain't not looking at injuries.
Listen, we not making excuses. A lot of these guys had injuries, man. A lot of these guys had injuries up here. I ain't start Julio. You know why? Julio don't have enough touchdowns for me. Y'all could say it's the Atlanta Falcons' fault. I don't know whose fault it is. Maybe he should have been more vocal to his offensive coordinators to get him the damn rock in the red zone. Because 60 touchdowns with a career like how he has, unacceptable. He should have at least 75, 80 touchdowns. Another 15 touchdowns to 20 touchdowns on his resume. Devontae Adams still, to this day, putting up 1,500 yards, 1,200 yards. He's been arguably the most consistent. I know Chase up there. It's kind of not chasing Jefferson up there. A lot of the other guys that are up here, it's kind of not fair to put them up there because they've played in the league, 5-6 years, and then everybody else has already did, double digits. D-Hop in his prime was like no other. I say some of the best hands I've seen. Don't drop nothing for real. And he played on a franchise that was terrible for a lot of years. He was the offense, and you had to game plan for him specifically. It was just him and Arian Foster at one point. With not so good quarterback play until Deshaun, got there and had his hot years. So it ain't like I just, went against the grain. Mike Evans, I love Mike Evans. I just don't think that he has more of a package than the other receivers. Devontae Adams, interchangeable. You could play him anywhere. Hopkins, you could play him anywhere. Calvin, he's more of an outside guy, but he was so dominant on the outside. It's like, how could you not put him there? But I like AB, but, after AB, I don't know. AB was tough, though. It's hell. I ain't saying he not. I just like the other guys a little better than I like AB.
You don't want to deal with
the stupid shit, the theatrics. I'm just talking talent, but
if we basing this on talent,
but
he was one of the ones.
Yeah, you can give yours, and then I'll ask you the other question.
So I'll have a problem with Calvin Johnson. I like big body receivers. Pause. Like big body receivers, right? So Calvin Johnson, definitely, I agree with you on Calvin Johnson. I'm trying, D-Hop or Devontae Adams. I like two big receivers at that outside, right? So
go Julio. But you
Julio was different though,
He was good.
It was good. It's just the numbers,
the touchdowns.
The touchdowns. You know, I don't know what they was doing in Atlanta. So it's and he just the talent at that receiver, man. Like he was just making plays that you never seen before, like Calvin Johnson. I still remember the one he made in the Super Bowl. You know, down like them young boys, Jamar and Jefferson, man. I think they gonna eclipse when it's set and over it, and then they gonna eclipse some of these boys that's above them right now too. So, and Jamar Chase is like he's growing onto me, like one of them guys. But if I had to pick, I like Julio too. I like Julio. All right, Calvin, give me Calvin. And give me Calvin, and I'm gonna go DeAndre Hopkins, cause he did it with like 7 different quarterbacks, bro. Like so many of these guys had the same quarterbacks all the years. Like I respect the guy that did it with guys that that was calling out out of the streets to throw the football, man. So give me DeAndre Hopkins and. As slot, like I'm that's how I'm looking at it as a football coach. I'm looking at it as outside
that's why
receivers.
I picked 2 interchangeable guys.
Yes,
if I need D Hop or Adams to play the slot,
they can. Whew. Jamar Chase played the slot.
Jamar Chase is interchangeable.
Yes, Jefferson
he's
played
interchangeable too.
He is, but he played most of his career outside.
Yeah, he's interchangeable though.
He played most of his career. I never seen Odell that much inside, which he could go inside, but most of his was been outside. So, AB might be. I want to pick AB, yo. I do not want to pick AB. I'm gonna go with Jamar Chase, yo.
All right, so who you cutting?
If I'm cutting, Michael Evans for sure. It's gonna be hard for me to say it's Tyreek Hill, cause I really ain't see a route tree from Tyreek Hill. It's really.
Oh no, he can run routes.
I know he can run routes, but most of his touchdowns.
I say look at the tape again. He got some joints where he catching intermediate, and he running away from jokers. It ain't all deep. But
I ain't cutting Odell. I can't cut Odell. I can't Odell. I can't cut Odell.
Why not?
I can't
Based
cut
off
Odell.
Facts, why can't you?
I can't cut Odell because he was one of them ones. Like he could take it to the house. Like and he had the route tree. Yeah,
but I'm only looking at
a lot of them guys ain't had all around route tree, bro.
Everybody up here probably got the route tree except probably Mega and Mike. Everybody else got the tree. Definitely Tariq. I mean, definitely Jefferson and Jamar.
Yeah. The AB when AB was
AB
focused.
Had a tree.
When AB was focused,
he had a
bro.
tree.
What?
Before the Vontaze Burfict hit.
Yo, when AB was focused, yo, he was the guy at the one point in the league. That's why it's just like I don't want to pick AB, but it's just the BS. I just keep thinking about. But if we going off talent, you can't cut AB. Then Odell, might have to go Julio, yo. Even though I say I like Julio, I might have to go Julio because it was not enough touchdowns. Okay. I might have to go Julio, yo.
Now,
Evans, Tariq, and Julio, man.
Now I'm gonna ask you this because you say you can't cut Odell. Is Odell Beckham is he the greatest giant receiver of all time?
Nah, he's not.
Who is it?
I might have to go Almani Tuma.
Did you hear that? I hope Don's watching. I swear to God.
I had to go Almani Tuma.
I hope Donovan is watching. I'm going to send this clip to him.
It's just from watching Giants football.
Let me just tell you. I know I do this, man.
He's not.
Listen,
Greatest.
I said.
You know I'm being a fan with the Odell
but
shit.
I said Odell is the most electrifying.
Fine, yeah.
But when it comes down to being the best as far as consistencies, we can't use injuries and what he woulda, coulda, shoulda, because that's what happened. That's part of the game. Amani Toomer he had a 6-year stretch where he got busy quietly with guys like Kerry Collins,
Danny Cannell. Danny Cannell.
I'm like, yo, y'all just say you ain't watch him enough.
Kerry Collins.
Don't be a prisoner of the moment because we
Kurt
know what
Warner.
Odell is. If you're a student of the game and you remember Armani Toomer, bro, Armani Toomer was a mother.
Yo, he got busy. Yo, he was getting busy on his way out of the league. That year when Dallas beat us, when we were on our first Super Bowl run, when Dallas beat us, Armani Toomer carried us in that game. Like, I remember he took that touchdown to the house. He took that touchdown. I forgot who the corner was dealing with that. Like,
pissed me
it was
off.
just, and Amani was amazing when Amani, he was not the fastest receiver.
No.
It's just, he just make plays. He just make plays when it counted. But it's just I can't put Odell over Amani. And you might argue, some people might argue with Plax. Like,
nah, I'm not arguing Plax. I looked it up.
Plax?
It ain't Plax.
It ain't Plax?
Nah.
I really ain't looking no numbers up.
Nah,
if we going by numbers. But Plax, his years,
But Plax had some good years.
Yes, yeah. But,
99 to 2003, Armani Toomer was getting busy.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
Yeah.
I think that was like the best 5-year stretch from a Giants receiver alone.
He was the receiver. He was the guy to go to.
And mind you, this is a different era, so they running ball.
They're running the football.
Throwing the tight ends.
Amani Toomer.
But 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons, 5 touchdowns is straight. That's straight.
Mm-hmm.
But he was highly targeted, and guess what? He only missed 2 games in that stretch. 4 games, excuse me. 4 games in 4 years, that's 1 game per season. Well, 4 games in 5 years, that's not even a game.
Damn, B, you gonna have me post this. You gonna have me post this,
bro.
Yo.
Get your.
I gotta see what everybody view on this.
Get your.
I'm gonna post this.
Let's get the people involved, man.
I'm gonna post this, yo. Cause this hard. This is like, cause you really not disrespect. It's gonna be a good receiver. Like, you gotta really.
Sometimes people get left out. It's okay.
Like
it's levels.
All these receivers put a nice body of work in.
Absolutely, they
put a nice body of work in,
bro.
Yeah, and it's just like start 3 to cut. I'm definitely gonna post this, either tonight or tomorrow for sure, cause this is definitely one of them hard ones for sure. But yeah, like back to the Giant thing, Amani Toomer for sure, hands down. For sure, but most of these guys probably be the top receivers in a franchise history for sure. Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Brown. A lot of people, old heads. It's probably a generational thing. With that, some people probably in the 80s and late 70s say Lynn Swan, but AB. Definitely one of the ones. Calvin Johnson, for Detroit. Atlanta Falcons, for the Atlanta Falcons, Jamar Chase, of course. Jefferson, of course. Oh, no. I can't. Let me slow down with Jefferson. Top receiver in Minnesota history. He definitely got some years to lock that down, but a lot of people put 2 receivers in front of him. For sure, with Chris Carter and Randy Moss. Kansas City, not a lot of receivers that jump out the screen for Kansas City. But Tyreek Hill.
They need a lot of receivers.
Yeah,
it's and Anthony Gonzalez.
It's Tony Gonzalez. Yeah, if we're going tight end, I'm talking about position. Tony Gonzalez and Travis Kelce. Receiving wise, is the GOATs for Kansas City. Tampa Bay, Mike Evans is the one, and Odell is just like I said. All right, it's other guys out.
He did electrifying.
Yeah,
electrifying.
Take a slant to the house real quick. I seen it a couple of times with Baltimore, Dallas. It'll take a slant to the house real quick. You give him that 1 inch, he definitely taking it to the house for sure. But yeah, man, this is definitely a good debate, bro. It's definitely a good debate. People are definitely arguing about. Yo, it's crazy. Somebody else sent me a basketball one that I'll definitely put up for next week. Shout out to Joe Cook. He sent me a basketball one that it's crazy. He said they arguing and they chatting about a team A versus team B. It's more like 80s, 90s versus 2000s.
Okay.
Basketball. I'll post that. I got to get the picture and post that up for next week for sure. But yeah, man, we'll definitely chime into that for sure. All right. As we move along, other top sports news of the day. Pickens, they say at Cowboys camp, okay with the franchise tag.
He just want to win. That's a great sign. That's a great sign.
So
signs be there early.
Yeah, for all the people that think he was not gonna report,
I was hoping that he hold out. Nah, he gonna bet on himself.
Yeah.
He gonna play under the tag. I'm sure he got advice probably from his quarterback who said, "Listen, bet on yourself, stay healthy."
Right.
It'll get everything will figure the rest of it out.
Yeah, so he's at camp, y'all.
He's at camp, and we gonna get ready to rock and roll.
Right.
No distractions.
All right. The NFL tells the Congress they back college bill. I guess the NIL bill. So they talking about. I think the Congress is trying to get involved with these NIL deals in college, but they say the NFL and the NBPA backs the NIL deals for college players. So, all right. The finals, NBA Finals, was the most watched NBA Finals since '98 and the 05. It peaked them numbers. 33 million people was watching this NBA Finals. And when I saw the NBA, it's like we say it all the time. It's certain teams that'll gravitate people to the TV, man. And New York being what's the word I'm looking for?
Say it again.
What's the New York being
the Mecca?
Not the Mecca, but what's the word I'm looking for? Most not like most is
what the biggest market?
Biggest market. Damn. God damn. Market. Biggest market around, definitely was going to draw some numbers, especially for a team that haven't been into the finals in 27 years and haven't won the finals in 53 years. Definitely would have pulled a lot of people that I noticed that wasn't following the NBA was watching, the NBA and pulled a lot of fans in. So definitely 33 million people watching. The NBA Finals definitely was a big number for sure.
Now that I'm thinking about that, it feels kind of fixed.
What? For
the NBA is trying to get views.
Look,
the most since 1998, eh? Good job, Adam Silver and De'Aaron Fox. Give them both a ring.
Hey.
The fix is in. Oh, Lord. How ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hey, look, man.
It's always an agenda.
It's good. It's good for me, man.
It's always an agenda.
I love it.
Just do me the favor and put the Cowboys in, motherfucker. We'll get you 150 million people to watch the bitch.
That's the talk in the streets right now, right?
We'll give you 150 million people to watch the motherfucking Super Bowl.
That is
okay?
the talk in the streets right now. Cause
if y'all need some money.
They saying the Knicks done draw
They
all
saying
this
that
money.
we need money because Trump just got fleeced out of that deal. He had to send $300 billion, so we trying to make the money back. Just it starts with the sports teams. We can make billions of dollars to get us out of debt.
Hey, listen, man. The drought was over in New York. I don't know. Hopefully, it don't come to Dallas. Because I don't know. It's going to hurt me to sit right here and celebrate and talk about a Dallas Super Bowl. I don't know if you gonna even want to broadcast that shit, right, Zay? If that happens, so yeah, a Dallas Super Bowl win. Woo! Oh man, so and you never know. You never know, man. It's just some owners might have to get out their way, right, B? Like Dolan got out the way and let Leon Rose cooked, and look where it got us, man, after 53 years. So hopefully Jerry Jones will get out the way and let and let his GMs cook, man. Let them cook and let them guys get him a Super Bowl ring for sure. Other news from the day, man. Saints star defensive end Cameron Jordan is returning for his 16th year. So he was a free agent, but he's returning back to the Saints. So that is good news. Michael Penix expected to practice in full by training camp. No, he was dealing with a little injury. So yeah, a couple of jokers, man. You know, getting out of parole and joining their teams, man. Rasheed Rice, just released from jail. I think he served 30 days in jail, and I think he's gonna report back to his team real soon.
Did you see him run to the black truck?
Nah.
He ran away from paparazzi today.
Hey,
as soon as he got out, took off. Pew.
I hope that is a life lesson learned. Like that's something that he don't want to do again for the rest in his lifetime. So we'll see, man. And we were just talking about James Pierce Jr., man, for Atlanta Falcons. He's reported back to the Falcons, and he got a second chance of life because, bro.
I don't know how
for
that
the
happens,
actions that he did.
But you know what's crazy about that whole thing, and not to cut you off.
Yeah.
This is what makes the young ladies feel, unprotected.
Mm-hmm.
And these athletes, they do wild shit, and they just get slaps on the wrist, no consequences, no repercussions. They just get to go back to their life and play football because they could do something, at an elite level, like rush a passer or tackle or run fast or catch a pass. You can get caught on video running from cops, crashing into cars, and trying to attack a young lady who's also high profile.
Right.
And you just get to go back to your regular scheduled life. It's not a good look. It doesn't. And I know the young ladies out there aren't feeling protected by the system because it seems to be a little bit flawed when it comes to DV. Now I'm not condoning the ones that lie and be like, yo, this happened to me and nothing happened. I do justice with that. But when you have proof that jokers did something, I don't know. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird vibe. It's not
right.
It's not a good look
at all. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Hopefully, he get his life back in order, man, and just go out there and perform. Cause he had a good year for his rookie year last year. So we'll see, man. But yeah, man. We coming towards the end of the show, man. Look, I'm out there Thursday, man. Rain, sleet, or snow, man. Like I said, I've been waiting for this for 33 years, man, and it is here. So, look, we outside. We getting the band together come Wednesday. Hey, man, we outside with it. So,
I'm just looking at the weather.
Hey, it's gonna be. It
look like it's gonna pass through, man.
And hopefully it do. That's God. God is good, man. God is good, man. Look, God is good, man. God is good all the time, man. So, look, man, we gotta go out there and have a ball, man. But I couldn't miss this show. Actually, today I was supposed to DJ today, a social, a 5th grade social. But I gave it. I handed over to my partner, man. He taking care of it. So shout out to my guy DJ Cake Slick. But I couldn't miss this, right? I couldn't miss this for anything, man, for sure, man. I had to be on here celebrating the New York Knicks, man, as this 2026, man, NBA Finals champion. So, for sure, man. And, yo, they rock stars right now, man. They everywhere. Good Morning America, all on the night shows, man, doing their thing, man. Some even saying they might be America's team, man. I don't want to flirt with that. Yeah, I don't want to flirt with that right now. I'm just saying. Hey, Zay, man, don't do that, man. I'm just saying right now. Because the type of team that we have, man, that we done put together, man, there ain't no flashy guys, man. They just 5 guys that just want to play basketball and get after it, man. And, you know, they don't get in trouble. They ain't not in the front, in the limelight and nothing, man. So I'm just saying, man, they even flirting with that right now, which I don't want that title. Because that title belonged to a team out in Texas. They can keep that title because that title come with a lot of trouble and a lot of distractions. And I don't want that for my New York Knicks. So let that team out in Dallas keep that title. But they even flirting with that, man. Because this is you can't hate this team. Ain't nothing to hate about this team, man. At all. So I'm just saying, man. But you got Blaze and Smith show coming up next, man. Right here. As those 2 guys, they are New York Knicks fans too, man. So we gonna leave these balloons up here. I might just leave the jerseys and stuff up here for them, man, if they want it, man. Because it's the orange and blue skies, man. It's orange and blue skies, man. And with that being said, it's 8 o'clock. We got to get off the air. But we going to leave out with some New York, man, for sure, man.
Khalil, skipping the bye.
Man, you two, what we doing? The hell? What we doing, man? Come on, man. What we doing? Let's go.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
Say go New York, go New York, go!
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go! On the floor, scoring more is 94, and the Knicks are hardcore. And I'll tell you like this, we ain't never looked sharp. But you know and Harper, it's the Knicks, and we're back on pace. Everyone's gearing up for the championship race, and the fans are going crazy, and they're doing it for a reason. Cause 94 is the Knickerbocker season. You better believe the Knicks.
Come here!
We're shooting 3-pointers, and we're running fast breaks, and if your defense makes some mistakes, then bam! You ain't dunks in your face. This is a team you don't wanna miss. We are New York. We are the New York Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go! Say go New York, go New York, go! Say go New York, go New York, go!
Shout out to them Jersey niggas, man. Jalen Brunson. The Blaze and Smith show coming up next. I'm signing out.
We are New York. We are the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go! Say go New York, go New York, go! I'm outside. Go!
You might have to do an event, yo. Tap in with the Blaze and Smith show off the South Sports. Might have to do a live parade.
We out, man.
We'll see y'all next. We'll see y'all Thursday, most
yes,
definitely.
Yes. I'm outside.
Tap in.
Damn, man, I celebrated y'all, man.
Yeah, my bad.
I ain't celebrating y'all, man.
My bad. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thug things with my nigga. Right, you king. We did it. We fucking did it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.